The Brandon Peters Show may contain explicit language and detailed plot points. For more information on the show, stay tuned to the end of the episode.
Happy 4K Blues Day, brought to you by whysoblu.com. Thanks for checking in for another installment of this. I've got a pretty solid pile to go over this week. It's a little bit later posting than normal, but I have the reason why with me, and I thank you for your patience. Nobody was bugging me, probably because nobody watches. Does nobody watch? Some of you do. Some of you watch it later. Sometimes a lot of you watch, and sometimes a little bit of you watch. But hopefully a lot of you watch this one, and you might, because we'll start with a giveaway. I'm going to give away a digital code for the HD version of Godzilla Vs Kong, the new movie that came out, and we're just going to do it. You know the rules. All you got to do is be subscribed here, Twitter or Instagram, at Brandon4KUHD, comment, tweet, reply, something to get my attention. Use the hashtag Godzilla v Kong v Brandon, and you will be entered, and I'll pick the winner next Tuesday, and it should be an exciting giveaway. So that's the Godzilla vs Kong, the new movie, an HD digital copy, all yours. Godzilla v Kong v Brandon. That simple. And, you know, gifts are appreciated. I know some of you call them GIFs, but I'm that guy who likes to pronounce things appropriately. And let's have at it. Okay, let's get to the stack here. First, I want to point out the movie we discussed this week was Breakin' on Blu-ray, at least in the United States. It was released in this double feature with its sequel, Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. Everybody knows that title, right? Now, this, I was going to say, is the only way you can watch it now, because it's not streaming anywhere. You can't rent it anywhere. You can't purchase it digitally anywhere. No service has it. This Blu-ray is now out of print, so you can't even pick this up anymore. Didn't check DVD, but here we are. It's a one disc. They share Breakin' and Breakin' 2. And maybe we'll talk Breakin' 2 because I like both these movies. They're a lot of fun. Peter and I had a good chat about them both. So this have commentaries and stuff on them. It's a cool release. I wish it was back. Maybe it'll come back for 4K Ultra HD. I can dream. But this one was going, I think Amazon Marketplace had $94. Don't pay that for it. Don't. Find a good eBay deal. Find a secondhand place. But pick up Breakin'. This is a cool double feature. Now the reason why the Brandon Peters Show's 4K Blues Day segment is a little late this week. I was waiting on this to arrive at my door. It's the 4K Ultra HD of Almost Famous, the Cameron Crowe masterpiece. It's that good. This is the new one from Paramount. There's a Blu-ray version of this too. So if you don't have 4K Ultra HD, which is the only disc in here, 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, it does come with a digital copy. You can get that. But this is the 4K Ultra HD. Its debut here. Pretty awesome. Very excited about this. It's for the first time on Blu-ray, the theatrical, or for in high definition or 4K, the theatrical cut, which was left only to DVD. The bootleg version, untitled or whatever, that one is here too, but that was the one that was on Blu-ray when it was released. So now you get both cuts, and it's just a really cool looking steelbook. I'm very excited to go back. I'm gonna watch both cuts. I love this movie. It's one of my favorites all time. Pick this up. Hell yeah, pick this up. All right, next we got, this is also coming out next week like that one. I have House of Wax from Scream Factory, uncut, the collector's edition version. This has been out on Blu-ray before, but it's like a double feature with like Ghost Ship. This is, of course, the one with Paris Hilton in it. And Chad Michael Murray was in it. And Alicia Cuthbert from 24. I like this one. This was just one of these ones that they were like, oh, it's so bad. Watch Paris Hilton die. Blah, blah, blah. It was bad marketing. But you watch it. It's one of the better slashers of the 2000s. And it's a whole bunch of fun. It's got good gore, good suspense. It's a fun movie. Sorry, haters. I like it a lot. And they have an interview with Paris Hilton on here. And I can't wait to watch. Brand new one. But this is a cool movie. And I'm really happy. I had an idea when they were starting to put some of these Warner Brothers titles, Dark Castle ones in collector's edition, like Ghost Ship, 13 Ghost stuff. I was like, oh, they might get House of Wax. And they did. So here we are. Pretty cool. Next up, from Paramount Presents, they are going Walter Hill's Nick Nolte, Eddie Murphy movie, 48 Hours. I just watched this one last night. It's a solid, cool movie. If you like Walter Hill stuff, right up your alley. There's the Paramount Presents thing with the old poster. I like they've put out in like 6 months. They put out like 6 Eddie Murphy movies as Paramount Presents. Do Boomerang next, please. So here we go. This comes with the digital copy. And here we are. I love the Paramount Presents release. I'm really, at first I was like, okay, but they've been really hitting the mark every time. Sometimes they're relying on the extras, sometimes they're not. There's a terrific Walter Hill interview on here that goes over his whole thing with the production. Definitely pick it up. What I have not checked out yet, though, is another 48 Hours, the sequel that came like 8 or 9 years later. Nolte and Murphy back at it. Right there. The boys are back in town. So this one I have not checked out, but it's got Walter Hill on here again, discussing another 48 Hours. So they did 48 Hours, and they did another 48 Hours. These are really cool, so go ahead, pick them up. Now we're going to get to my pile of, these have been out for a little bit, but the way shipping happens and stuff, and when you have a small company, and it's just a couple people doing it, it takes some time to get to you. But I have my Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday sale items. I did pick up the Vinegar Syndrome Academy release of Necromancer. That's been out for a while, but they were running low. It was one of those that was like, I'll get to it. One of these sales, I'll pick it up. And then it was like at 38 copies, and I pulled the trigger and picked myself up Necromancer. It came with a poster. Spoiler, you know it looks like one of these. I'm not going to unravel it. But pretty cool release. I'm an Elizabeth Kaitan fan. She is in Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 and Friday the 13th, The New Blood. This was like her big starring movie. It's out of print now, but maybe someone else will pick it up. That's happened with some Vinegar Syndrome titles, but I'm getting this cool hard case slipcover and the Vinegar Syndrome release. So that's always cool. One of the other ones that was big on my list to get was the Televised Terror box set. I kind of have a thing nowadays for these old TV movies from like the 70s, 80s, when they used to be a big deal. I mean, they were big productions. People took them very seriously. It wasn't slumming it. They're just smaller, limited productions. This one has Are You in the House Alone, Calendar Girl Murders, and Child in the Night. It's got these. I have seen Calendar Girl movies, Calendar Girl Murders, but I have not. I don't know. I think I might have seen Are You in the House Alone. I'm not sure. They got a new artist that's been doing these. So we got that one. Child in the Night. And Tom Skerritt's in 2 of these too, so that's kind of fun. And Calendar Girl Murders, this was a cool one. This is Sharon Stone in it. There we go. And here we are. And that completes the set. So this is really cool. I hope there's more where this came from. I hope this sold very well for them. I did hold off. I didn't get the I need the Giallo 3, the third Giallo box set, but I held off on that. Doesn't seem to be in danger, and I still haven't got, I didn't get Champagne and Bullets. I was like, I'll get to it, and now I'm like having FOMO about that one with everybody talking about it, but I'll pick it up soon, and we'll talk about it on here. All right, and lastly, the Scanner Cop 4K Ultra HD and Scanner Cop 2 4K Ultra HD set. So why so blue? Every year I do a Blu-ray wish list piece. It's been my thing since I started writing there. Every year I've written one, and it's about movies I'd like to see on Blu-ray, at least, that aren't on the format yet in any territory around the world. And one summer I did a series where I was doing it every week. That was too hard to do. So I did 1 month during that where I did double features, summer double features. And it was like a movie and a sequel. It was like 2 movies that went together. That I did the Shaft sequels. I did Before Sunset, Before Sunrise. I did Skinner Cop and Skinner Cop 2. I never in a million years imagined they would go debut from VHS to 4K Ultra HD. So that's pretty exciting. And be done by Vinegar Syndrome with such love and care as this is insane. Oh my gosh. So that's Skinner Cop. And then we have Skinner Cop 2, The Showdown. And these are just good, cheap, gore fest, straight to video movies from back in the day, like all the Scanners were after the first one. But hey, it's a lot of fun. They put a lot of work in the set. The set is a little bit pricey, but it's 2 movies. So if you put like 2 brand new 4K Ultra HD titles, take them, and you see what the regular movies go for, add a little bit of a small premium. It's like $30 a pop, so it's not that bad. So anyway, that completes it. Thank you for tuning in. If I'm back next week with 4K BLUsday, hopefully I'll have the new Doctor Who collection, season 24 set. Sylvester McCoy's first season. You know I'm going to go crazy and be over elaborate about that one. And also remember the contest, Godzilla v Kong on HD digital code. Godzilla v Kong v Brandon. That's your hashtag. Enter to win. Winner pick next Tuesday. Also, if you're in the area of Indianapolis, I'll be appearing at Indie PopCon, the convention. I have a booth, and you can come. We can talk Blu-rays and stuff. I love talking Blu-rays and stuff. I once talked to one of the Power Ranger guys about a Blu-ray because he found out I reviewed one of his movies there, and he wanted to talk about the bonus features and stuff because he wasn't sure what was on there or what they put of him on there, and it was it was the Red Ranger. Talked to him about that. That was one of the more interesting Blu-ray conversations I've ever had, but it was fun. Come talk to me about that. If you like my podcast, the voice of the show, Jessica Alsman, who's also on the Bob and Tom show, she'll be joining me, and we're going to be doing a live show Saturday. That's July 10th of the convention at 2 p.m. And that's free to come see. It's in a lobby-ish area where like the food court stuff is. There's a stage and stuff, and we will be doing a live version of the show, and we're thinking of doing something very audience participation-wise where you might be able to hear yourself on the show the following week. Pretty cool stuff, right? Right? So come on down, PopCon. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Look for me in the Creative Zombie Podcast Indie booth. Representing the Brandon Peters show there, and as I am under Creative Zombie Studio. So you might see other people who have been on the Brandon Peters show as well, including booth mom Rachel Fred. So that's all I got. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Enter the contest, comment below, talk to me. Let's chat about some Blu-ray. And tune in tomorrow, Old Teen Show, The Heights. That reunion episode's dropping, and stuff gets funny and crazy. Jessica and I have a lot of fun with that episode. It might be the funniest episode of any old teen show yet. Check it out. I'll catch you there. And until then, always remember to keep the positivity in your online film chatter.
Thank you for listening. The Brandon Peters Show is a Creative Zombie Studios production. Produced by Brad Shoemaker and Brandon Peters. Written and edited by Brandon Peters. Announcer vocals by Jessica Alsman. Theme song by Metavari. Web design and show art by Brad Shoemaker with Brandon Peters. All music and clips featured in the episode are property of their respective studios, and no infringement is intended. Additional information on this and other episodes at BrandonPetersShow.com. For any inquiries, press opportunities, or sponsorship, contact mail at BrandonPetersShow.com. The show is available on Apple Music, Spotify, or anywhere podcasts are found.